Over the years, I've tried a ridiculous number of ski and snowboard waxes, and let me tell you, they're certainly not created equal. So, to avoid you wasting your hard-earned dollar, I'm going to give you 5 tried and trusted waxes to try this season, and I'll drop a link to them in the description below. So, let's dive into the reviews. Before we start with the waxes, you should know the different types, but don't worry, I'm not going to bore you with the science. The 3 main types to be aware of are cold weather wax, which is for, as you guessed it, freezing cold temperatures. You've got your warm weather wax, which is great for slushy spring conditions. And then you've got the most common, which I'd recommend for most riders, which is all temp wax. And that's going to work at most resorts, so long as they're not in the extremes of temperature either way. If you're not sure which type of wax to go with, or you're going to ride in a range of temperatures or a range of resorts, then I recommend picking up a package. And the best one for that is the Demon 5 wax package, which is going to give you a range of waxes that can ride anywhere in the world. But not everyone's going to need that, and if you're on a budget, I suggest just picking up an all temp wax. Diving straight into our list, in spot number 5 is the Zum Wax Rub-On, and as you may have guessed from the name, this type of wax is designed to be rubbed straight onto your ski or snowboard base. Now the benefit of this is you don't need a hot iron, you don't need a hot wax, but the downside is that it isn't going to last as long or perform as well. If you're in a rush or you just need convenience, then this is the one to go for, but otherwise I would go for an option higher up the list. In spot number 4, and also the best budget option, is the Demon Hyper Wax Slab. Now it's called a slab because you're getting a £1 block, which makes it excellent value for money. The wax itself is hand poured in California, smells pretty decent and performs pretty well. This is sort of your jack of all trades wax. It's not exceptional, but it's not bad, and it will probably last you a whole season if you're an average rider. Moving on to colder weather, and in spot number 3 is the Swix Blue Freeride Wax. Now Swix are a really good company that have been in the game for years, and this wax is designed to be high performance at really cold temperatures. And that means it's not going to do so well if you're out trying to ride it in spring conditions, but if you're in Alaska, if you're in Japan in the middle of January, then this is the one to go for. You do get a smaller supply than you get with the Demon or some of the other options, but that can be worth it if you really value performance. Option 2 on the list is one of my favorite wax companies, and it's Pearl, which are a small family-owned Colorado-based company who make excellent quality wax at a very good price point. It's not going to be quite as cheap as the Demon option, but you're still getting a massive £1 brick, and the performance is certainly turned up a notch. If you're looking for all temp wax, then go for the Purple brick, which should last you this season, maybe the next season, maybe even the one after. They also do a cold and a hot temperature wax, and that is my one criticism of the Purple block. It does get a little bit sticky at that super cold temperature, but that's pretty common with all temp wax, and that's exactly why they make the other temperatures. Which brings us to our top spot, which is Hurtle Super Hot Sauce Wax from Hurtle Wax. Now, you may have heard of this brand because they've been legendary in the ski and snowboard industry for several decades. The founder, Terry Hurtle, led the charge with finding eco-friendly ingredients that still provided optimal performance. And actually, the hot sauce has really not changed ingredients in a long time because it just works so damn well. Importantly, you're still going to get a good supply. I think you're getting 12 ounces, so not far off the other offerings, but the performance is certainly at the top of the industry and you really can't go wrong. It does come in some pretty old school looking packaging, but who cares about that when the wax inside is so damn good. This is of course another all temp wax, but the temperature range that this wax works at is quite diverse compared to other waxes, and I've ridden it down at some pretty freezing temperatures and still had excellent performance. So in summary, I would recommend picking up the Hurtle Super Hot Sauce, but if you're wanting a bigger supply from still a great company, then go with Pearl. The other options are great if you are either riding at super cold conditions, are looking for a rub-on, or are looking for a package, but otherwise just go with the hot sauce, seriously. If you've tried any of these waxes or have a favourite of your own, drop me a comment below. I'd love to hear your experiences, and I'm always open to trying a new ski and snowboard wax. Don't forget to hit that like button if you found this video helpful, and if you want more tips, tricks and gear reviews, then hit the subscribe button while you're at it. Happy waxing!